Hey everyone, welcome to Lady Crassola 83's channel. We're in my yarn room again. Funny looking calendar, looks ghost. And I have my kiss my ass because I have Zumba today. Thank you for those that are coming back. Thank you for newcomers. Yay! I am back. I'm sorry I've been MIA. There's just been so much stuff going on in my personal life, and the kids back to school and all this stuff, and Halloween, and a lot of changes in my life as well. So yeah, so you guys should go pick up a glass of wine. I know it's only 12 p.m. today, but yeah, get your glass of wine, get your tea. I have tea actually. Well, let me go get my tea. It's at my desk. My desk is over there. Move this there. Go get your tea, guys. I'm getting mine. And my cell phone, of course. So here's my tea cup. And I spilled it. You guys, I am so clumsy. It's disgusting. So yeah, I spilled my tea. Whoop-de-doo. So I am drinking Chai Spice, which is one of my favorite teas. And let me put my phone on. Ugh. Jesus Christ. That is like so gross. And as much as I want to like do this podcast and not let anything distract me or anything by any means, I just spilled tea, and I have a problem with OCD lately. Like, I don't know. Like, I can tell when people move my stuff, and it really pisses me off. And I can tell when... And I can tell that my son does a lot of things to irk me when it comes to that. Because I was never OCD, and lately I am, so... Bear with me. I am passing a rag here on the floor, because, like I said, you guys, I am clumsy. I'm also recording this in my iPad. Disgusting. Okay. So I have these Lysol wipe thingies. And yeah, because I want to continue with the podcast or whatever the case might be, you guys, but I won't be happy unless I pass this here. I hate sticky surfaces. I hate messes. I can be lazy though. That's what's weird. I could be lazy, you guys. Okay, so now I'm excited. We're back. Sorry about that. I spilled my tea. That sucks, you guys. It really sucks. So, yeah, I'm drinking Chai Spice tea. And it's by the brand Stash, you guys. It's the best. So that tea tastes good hot or cold. So that's a good thing. So yeah. So welcome back to my channel, you guys. Yeah. I seem so relaxed and so like energized and whatnot, but there is a lot of things going on in my life, which some I'm happy, some I'm not, and some is very heartbroken. But later on in Blather, we'll talk about that. Sorry about the glare in my glasses. Gonna have to work with that. Places you can find me. Duh. You can find me on Ravelry as Lady Crassola 83. Also, you can find me on Instagram as Lady Crassola 83 _ Beauty Guru 83. You can also find me on Twitter, which is Beauty Guru 83. And you can also find me on my blog, which is Lady Crassola 83's blog.com. So yeah, now that I got through the intro of this podcast, I haven't been knitting much. My knitting mojo has gone down the drain. Like I said, I've been going through some personal stuff that are very devastating to me. And although I try to keep myself active and occupied so I won't think about certain things that are going on, but we'll get to that in Blather. You guys are here for the knitting. Even though, like I said, I haven't been knitting, I just recently started knitting, and I have 2 FOs, which I'm so excited. And also, before I show you my FO, has this ever happened to you guys where you guys are almost done with a pair of socks or whatever you're knitting or crocheting or spinning or cross stitching or sewing? Anything crafty. It could be planner wise, like your stickers or a new layout. You have a notebook where you write in, things like that. And you look for it so you can finish it because you're like this close to finishing it and you misplace it and you don't find it nowhere. Well, you guys, that happened to me with my FO. I was so close to finishing my 2 at a time socks, which they're different socks. I was knitting 2 at a time, where one was Sock Ease dyed by me and Darren, and one was a Cascade Heritage Print Spring Bouquet colorway by Cascade. And the reason why I knitted these 2 socks in one needle was because I didn't want to get bored of knitting that one color socks over and over and over again. And I have to say, I like this method better because I can knit 2 different socks at the same time. And when I am done with the project, like with both projects, I have 2 finished socks, which that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you. So this bag is by Mrs. Brown's Bag, and Verna gifted me this bag, which I love because I could squish it. I don't know about you guys, but I like bags that I can squish in my bag or my book bag or anything. Because I even got these smaller. I have a drawstring one, which is smaller. I believe it's like yay small. And I've been putting that sucker in my purses. Like, before all this drama has happened to me, I would not go nowhere unless I had something to knit in one of my bags, purses, whatever. It doesn't matter. It could be the little circular needles, and I will have a sock in there, and I will have a small purse. I would deadass shove that sock in that purse and just carry my small, I don't have it here. Yeah, move my bag to my room. And I will move my small Michael Kors wallet in there. Like, I'd rather my yarn fit in there than anything else. Just take my name, my state ID, and credit cards and bank cards and call it a day. And I'll be set. So anywho, back to this, you guys. So yeah, this is one of Mrs. Brown's bags. I love her bags because she knits swatches and she also does crochet swatches. And she prints them on fabric and she makes her bags and she sells them. And yeah. So, let me show you guys. I'm going to tease y'all a bit. So, this is the Cascade Yarns Heritage Prints. 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon in the spring bouquet colorway. And I bought this yarn. I bought this yarn in Nitty City. And I like it because also it gives you like, how you call it? It gives you like a review of how the yarn, how the yarn knits up, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, so that's for that. And then, oh yeah, I knit my socks on Haya Sharp, 2.25 millimeters, 40 inch circulars when I'm doing 2 at a time. When I'm doing them single, I use same needle unless I'm using signature needles or I don't know, any other needle. And if the yarn is kind of thicker, I use the 1.5 millimeter needle, but overall I use the 2.25 millimeter needles. So I'm going to show you the Cascade Heritage yarn, which I rolled it up. And it looks like this. Oh, I can show you from here. And it looks like this. It has purple, oranges, greens, creams, hair, pink. And yeah, I really like the colors. And look how much I have left, you guys. Like, my feet are small. Like, oldie small. And then this is the the Sakis. Okay, having some top problem. And this is the Sakis yarn that Darren and I dyed at Lion Brand. He had dyed this, and then we had a class or whatever the case may be. And we dyed this yarn, and then after that, at home, I put it back in the pot, and I re-dyed it. I just added colors random. But it turned out to be pretty cute. I like it. I like colors, you guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I like the colors. And this is Saki, 75% wool, 25% nylon. Yeah. So there goes Dot. And then here are the needles, which is the blue cable. Yeah, these are sharp. So I use this a lot. And I knit my socks at, I cast on 64 stitches. I do 2 inches for the rib, Knit 2 Pro 2 ribbon. I have done the Knit 1 Pro 1. It gets annoying to me, so I do Knit 2 Pro 2. And yeah, then I knit the foot, well the leg to 6.5 or 7.5. It depends on what I want. And then I start the heel, and then I'll knit the foot and do the toe decrease. And yeah, enough blather, right? Like, you guys want to see my shorts. Also in these socks, I did the Fliegel heel. So here's one pair done. And there's the Fliegel heel. Right there. I like the Fliegel heel because you do all the increases and then you just decrease. Like, there's no picking up, which I like because, you know, the gusset, I hate picking up. So that's how the heel looks. It's the Fliegel heel, which Happy Knits has a tutorial on YouTube on how to make them, how to create the heel. Like, she goes in depth, and then you go to her blog, and it will have information on how to do it as well. So yeah. So like I said, I knitted these 2 socks, 2 at a time, but like this. So I had these 2 socks in the needle. So when I finish one, cast on for the other one, and then when I am done, I have 2 pairs of socks. So that's pretty cool. I think I might do that again. So there goes one at fold. Don't mind me, I'm throwing everything on that side of town. But it's in a basket, it's not on the floor. And I'm not sure if I show you guys these. This, well, first of all, where's the bag from? Do I have a... No, it doesn't have a tag. Is it? Oh, this bag is made by Amelia Xjoy Etsy.com. So she sells her bags on Etsy. And she sent me a little stitch marker as well. It's a heart stitch marker, and that's her card right there. Yeah, her bags are not expensive, you guys. Like, her bags are cheap, but they're well made, and they have the round bottom, which I like too. And this one is drawstring. See? And this is another bag that I fit in my purses. And my other bags everywhere. So the yarn I'm using, well, the yarn that I was using, was this Superwash Merino hand-dyed socks that Darren did in Lion Brand. True to color right there, you guys. And this is, the Kingdom is the colorway, and it's 100% merino wool. Superwash Merino, dyed merino. And Darren is the one that dyes the yarn at Lion Brand. And I still got a lot left because I was winging a pair of fingerless mittens, which I did on circular needles. I did not do these on DPN. I heard a lot of people do them on DPNs. Don't get me wrong, I love my DPNs. That's where I learned how to make my socks, and I love them. I can go back to my DPNs too, you know. But instead of doing these in my DPNs, I decided to do them in Magic Loop, and it turned out fine. But I winged these. So I did 64 stitches, and they're both done. and they fit lovely too, but they fit me lovely, by the way. The reason why I'm saying this is because obviously I was winging these for me, but if I had to make someone that has thicker hands than me a pair of these mittens, see, they feel lovely and they look so lovely, and I love purple, you guys. You guys know I love purple. So anywho, yeah, so for somebody that has thicker hands, I would have to do like some ribbon here or some type of design that is stretchy so that their hands can fit in because they fit snug. I mean, I can breathe in them, but I know for you ladies and gents that are big hands, you need room to breathe in here. So I would dead ass do some type of ribbon design here so that it can fit and then here can be snug. And plus, this is good so you can knit and also your phone, stuff like that. So this worked out fine. Like, these are not my first fingerless mittens because I made one before with a pattern that Verna got me. I mean, not Verna, Patricia. Patricia gifted me a pattern that was free from Ravelry where you make fingerless gloves. And I used, I believe, worsted weight for those gloves. But I wanted to try it on fingerless. So, yeah. But that worked out fine. They look beautiful. So, yeah, this is one of my other effort. I'm not sure if I showed this prior on YouTube on you guys. But just in case I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm throwing these in there. But for sure, what I did finish, the real FO for this week is my 2 at a time socks. Another thing, so I'm sorry, I have a basket here and I have another one here with my stuff in it. So another thing I've been working on, it's in this lovely bag that I made. This box bottom, and I use sneakers laces for this. I am gonna get some type of strings or some type of like cord or something like that to do them because I'm planning on opening a Etsy shop and selling my bags. Which, by the way, what is that? Oh, that's a lint. Anyways, by the way, look how nice the stitching came out for these bags. I am so happy. I did a great job, people. Anyways, so in this bag, it is hosting my son's flax sweater, which I am currently working on. I started working on it again. And the yarn I'm using for his sweater is Vanna's Choice Graphite. And it looks like this. Wow. That light works better on this side because when I recorded this last time, I was doing my podcast, but that way where my computer is at. And the lighting on that side was not as good as it is here. So, yeah, good thing because you can see the colors perfect. Like, real good. So it has tweeds in it. It's real pretty and gray, and I love Vanna Choice for sweaters. Soft. And his sweater, like I said, this is the flax sweater by Tinka Knits, if I didn't say that. And I'm on the body on his sweater, and then I have a little tea. I have a kettle there, tea kettle, stitch marker. So the sleeves are put on hold, as you guys can see. I am knitting on the body. I am using my Knit Picks interchangeable needle sets because I love my Knit Picks needles. They're great, you guys. You get a set for like 60 bucks. And they're not bad for starters. I mean, I started using the wood needles, but trust me, I don't like wood needles. I also have the, what is it called? Leaky? The Leica interchangeable needles. I have a project on the needles, but I haven't really been working on them, so I can't really tell you if I love them or hate them. But I know that the Clovers, I hate them. But my Knit Picks, I love these. And I am knitting the body on size 9, which is a 5.5 millimeter. And I'm using 40-inch cable for that. Pretty soon he's gonna have to try it on so that I can check if I have to knit more on the body because he is taller and these boys grow too fast for me. I don't know about you guys, but my son is 16 years old for those that don't know. And yeah, and then the inside is pretty big, you guys, so you can knit a sweater in here, you can knit a hat, a shawl, you know. I'm calling these my medium size bags. So these will be my medium size bags. And then I'm planning on making smaller size for like socks or hats or baby items. So yes, I have that size, which is the medium. I will be making one bigger for the people that make bigger shawls and the sweaters are even bigger. So like you know, you can have options and whatnot. So yeah, so there goes that. And then in this bag that my son bought me from Botanical Garden when we went, is hosting my flag sweater. And you know that I am using Vanna's Choice in purple, the color purple, and the other one is Caribbean, the color. It's called Caribbean. And yeah, so mine is practically almost done, you guys. Like the sleeves are put on hold. I did striping with the Caribbean color, so I did 2 rows purple, 2 rows Caribbean, all the way down. I'm up to the ribbon, which I'm almost done actually. So that's a good thing. I'm almost done with the ribbon, and then I'll be on to Sleeve Island. And of course, my knit picks. This one has a purple cord. The ones that I'm knitting my son's has the green cord. But it's still from Knit Picks. Interchangeable says these are my favorite, you guys, to knit garments. And yeah, here's the ribbon. Then 2x2. And this fit me beautiful, you guys. If you guys check my Instagram, I am planning on making an Instagram just for my podcast. So like that, everything that has to do with knitting goes on that. And then since I also talk about my planner stuff, and I am creating stickers, by the way, for planners, which I will be creating stickers for knitting as well because I knit. And I want some knitting stickers. There's not a lot of variety of knitting stickers out there in the world. So I am planning on creating some myself. And yeah, so as you can see, this is gonna be so lovely. I want to finish these sweaters by December. I don't know if I will keep my promise, but you know, we can try. And I have it in this bag because it's big. And here's the purple. I don't have the other yarn here, I believe. Oh yeah, I do. So here is the tangle mess I have in here, but okay. We can pretend it's not tangled. There you go. And here is the yarn, the Caribbean color, which has purples. It has black, it has peach, it has orange, it has yellow, white, black. I don't know. I just thought that the sweater was kind of boring for me, all in one color, even though purple is my favorite color. But it needed some oomph, you guys, so I added the Caribbean by Vanna as well, which I like her yarn to knit sweaters, by the way. Okay, let's see what else we got in my box kit. Okay, in this bag, I have, this is a new project I started. I needed something new with all the drama. And this is Cascade Heritage print in denim. This is a hat for my dad. And I know you guys seen this color too many times. Seems like this color gravitates a lot in this family because the first time I knit this hat, my son took my hat. Second time I knit the hat, my mom took the hat. The third time I knit the hat, I stood with the hat because when I knitted the top, I made a nipple. Like a little bump in the center, which looks like a nipple on the top of the hat, so therefore none of them want it. Then recently my dad said that he wanted a sweater, so he was checking in my stash. Trust me, this is not just it. On that side I have some bins, I have some plastic drawers here from Home Depot, the sturdy, strong ones, full of yarn, and over there I got yarn, and on top of that I have more yarn. I believe worsted weight is what's on those 2 big bags up there. yeah, this is yarn galore, planner galore, and I am also into sewing. So there's not much fabric to tell you the truth, but I believe once my bags start turning up good, which they're perfect now. Now I am so happy that I can say I can sell these to you guys, and you guys are not gonna regret it. But anyways, we talk about that in bladder. I'm all over the place, you guys. So yeah, so I am knitting these. I did the rib and onto the body. I'm up to the decreases now for my dad. He's gonna love this art. I don't know about you guys, but I love Cascade Heritage print for a hat. Like, I love their yarn for hats. Like, the first socks that I have, actually, no, that's not the first socks. Yeah, that's not the first socks. The ones that I just showed you that I finished is not the first ones, because the other ones that I did finish was all the Christmas socks that I have a pattern that I have to write and post on Instagram and on Ravelry as well. So anyways, on to my last whip, right? Yep, my last whip. So on to my last whip. And this is a bag by Sweet Scissors. Sweet Scissors. So cute. So this is the size I'm planning on doing for socks and for like hats. As far as like, not worsted weight, like sock yarn, hat, or baby items. Knit. So this will be the small. Or the extra small, we'll see. And in this one I have Stray Cat yarn. As purple, whites, and blue. This is a pair of socks that I am knitting for my mom. Right? Oh, and you can find Sweet Scissors dot bags. You can find her on Etsy. Yeah, Etsy.com. Shop Sweet Scissor Makes. Her bags are very lovely, you guys. They're real nice. They're real nice. I like them. And then there's a tutorial on YouTube where you can make your own bags like this. And I saw the YouTube. I don't remember who was the YouTuber, but if I find out, I'm gonna link it down below for you guys that are trying to make your own project bags. Sometimes the bags are expensive out there. I will be putting my bags up soon, but they won't be expensive. I can promise you that. The small will get to blather. I'm all over the place, you guys. So anyhow, these are socks I'm making for my mom, but she's upset. She said that I never make her socks, which is bullshit. I've made her worsted weight socks, and she's let people try them on and leave with them. That's probably why I never knitted socks for her again. Anyways, so this is a Turkish cast on, and this is me ribbon pattern there. I tried to do the, what is this heel? It's the standard heel flap and gusset heel, but I did it backwards. So I have to rip back all the way to here, and excuse me, I will have to do the Fliegel heel or fish kiss lip heel. I think will be better for these socks. So this one could have been done, but being that I messed up the heel and I was going through so much, so yeah, I put it to the side. But I will be fixing the heel this week and see where that goes. Because these are practically, well, this one would be done quick. Because knitting the leg and then the cuff, piece of cake. Although I have to remember that I have to pick a size up on needle when I knit the ribbon. Because when I do toe-up socks, the reason why I don't really knit toe-up socks is because when it comes to the ribbon decrease, not decrease, but casting off, the bind off. See, guys, stop knitting. I'm all over the place. I'll get there. We'll be fine. But when it comes to like the cast off, the bind off. You see, I just said it a few minutes ago and I forgot. When it comes to the bind off, I tend to hold the yarn tight so it becomes tight and then you can put your foot in. So, and that sucks because that defeats the purpose of wearing the socks. So, yeah. So, my friend Verna told me to try a needle up or two for the ribbon. So, we'll see how that goes. I got to fix those socks so she can leave me alone. And then, when she likes them, then I'll be in trouble because then she's going to want me to knit her socks. And I am a selfish sock knitter. I like to knit socks for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. My son has 3 pairs of socks. But I like to knit socks for me. For moi c'est toi. Only. Alright, so the last whip I have here, which is not really a whip because I haven't worked on it. But it's the Stephen West Speckle and Pop shawl. When I was working on this, I loved it because he has videos to show you how to do decreases, increases, and all these other new type of knitting methods that he does within his patterns. And so you could follow along with that, but I forgot where I'm up to. I know I'm up to the fading of the 2 colors. And I know it's supposed to be 5 of these fading moments. So I have 1, 2, 3. What seems to be 4. I don't know if I'm up to 5, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure if I'm up to 5. Because then I will have to cut off the green and continue with the copper color. But I need help. And I need my friends from Lion Brand to help me. Because I really want this shawl. I've seen the finished object of it and it is to die for, you guys. Like, his patterns can be weird. Because we all know his patterns can be weird. But weird in a good way, though. Some of them are extremely gigantic. I'm a midget. But some of them are so pretty. And I don't know, but I seem to like big shawls because when I did the Find Your Face shawl and I finished it, I gravitate towards that shawl more than any other of my shawls. So I think that says something about one. Okay, so now we're going to Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Gotta Have It. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Gotta Have It. Because you guys know that when we're on a yarn diet, but then you're in Instagram, you watch YouTube, you watch podcasters, you have Facebook groups that involves yarn. You just can't help it. Like, you just, you know what I mean? You have to get it. It's just no other way. Or whatever the case might be. So, anywho, but I have no yarn stash enhancement, you guys. I have fabric stash enhancement this week. I haven't been purchasing yarn because, like I said, I'm going through some very harsh times. But also because I have a massive amount of yarn. So, therefore, I don't know if you guys want to do what I am doing, but I lately come to my yarn room, right? And I look at my stash and I pretend it's a store. Now, what I do is I have a little, it's not in the room right now. I have a little bucket or a can, tin can type of thing, where, you know, sometimes at Christmas they have those cute can things with the Hershey's inside and whatnot. The kisses. Yeah. So I have one of those. And what I do is I come in the room if I want to knit something new or if I pretend I'm in a store. And what I do is I put money in there and pretend I bought a yarn. And I'm excited. It's just weird. But you gotta, you gotta work it up here. And it engages me in using my yarn more. So I did purchase a yarn at my yarn craft room. And I have it caked already. Let me show you guys. Sorry. And I have it caked up for socks for me. And this is beautiful. And I purchased this yarn when I was at Disney with my kids. Because I found a yarn store. And this is, I'll tell you right now, This is ink pigment yarns. And this is the Oink Pigment socks. Sheep to self, 100% USA grown, spun, dyed sheep. So this is from the actual sheep. It's 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon, 420 yards. Care machine wash cold on gentle cycle, and wash recommended lay flat. In the colorway mini craze. Oof. Yeah, baby. Okay, so there goes the ink pigments and the little pig. And there goes the information and the colorways down here, which is mini craze. And I am gonna cast these on, you guys. Like, I finished those 2 pair of socks. I'm trying to finish 2 more items, and then I will cast those on like ASAP. So that's one stash enhancement from my stash. And then I went to Save-A-Thon in Fordham Avenue. I live in the Bronx in New York, you guys. And they have some fabric on sale. So they have 5 yards of this. I believe it's canvas. I'm not sure. I think it's canvas. But 5 yards for $6, you guys. In this cream color right here. As you can see. $6. 5 yards. And I think I'm going to use this for the inside of my bags. Of the bags that I'm going to be selling on Etsy soon. And then I purchased this one because it was a half a yard for 99 cents, and it has cats on it. Just so cute. It has cats. Sorry, guys. The change of weather is really kicking my ass. And then I purchased these. This is actually canvas. I purchased these 2 fabrics because I am going to start doing like how to knit, how to purl, how I cast on. And I want to make tutorials on YouTube for you guys. And then I want these as backgrounds. So, if I have a bright color yarn, see, I could use this one. And I can also use this one. But if I have yarn like this will be too much over here, where on this side you guys can see the colors and can see what I'm doing at a better angle, and you can see what I'm doing better in this solid color as opposed to this burgundy with the diamonds and the turquoise in the middle dot. So yeah, that's what I am planning on doing, you guys. Planning on doing some type of tutorials on how I cast on. I do the long tail cast on. I also do the other one, but I tend to do the long tail cast on. Like, if I can get away with it and just do the long tail cast on, that's exactly what Monster Toy is going to do. Okay. Another thing. So now we're on to blather. Right? If I could just get this, if I could learn how to, how you call this on the videos? I think of the word, we'll get back to it. But if I can just put the word there, like blather, and it just, you know, like for all the sections and whatnot, that would be great. But that's not the case now. Another thing is that I have been going through a lot, you guys. I haven't been knitting as much as I would like. I haven't been doing a lot of the things I do because of stress lately, and there's just been so much going on in so little time. My relationship of 9 years with my hubby has gone down the drain. Right now we are not together. He is not living with me, and that's been going on for a month now. Within the 9 years that we've been together, to me, I'm talking about me, not him. I could swear to you guys, I don't look to the side. I feel like I have no reasons to look at another man because I had my man. And although he's an ass, he is the love of my life. And recently we just broke up because I'm so sorry. Because at the age of 35, we're both 35 now, but we've been together 9 years. We decided, well, I decided to break up with him because he decided to get in the gang after so many years. He wants to be fit. He wants to fit in or be a part of something because I guess something is missing in his life, but he doesn't want to talk to me about it. And he has a drinking problem, which is another bad thing that's happened. And being that he's gotten involved in those two things, he has been treating me like shit. I have been the target to everything. I've tried helping him in many ways, and no matter what I do to try to help him, to him it's like I want him to be a slave, or I'm telling him what to do, or I don't want him to do this or that. And in reality, I'm just trying to help him because I know he has those two problems. One of them he can't change, which is the gang part. But the other one, he can get in a program and get help and stop the drinking because I feel like everything that he's getting into or whatever he's going through, which he doesn't talk to me about, the drinking has made him take things out on me. Where I've been the target where he screams at, he yells at me, he talks to me like I'm trash. And honestly speaking, I haven't been going through the best time in the past month and a half or so. And the knitting, that's the reason why my knitting went down the drain. That's the reason why I haven't been doing nothing. Therefore, within the first few weeks of him not being here, I actually locked myself in the house. And I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to knit. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want nobody around me, you know. My kids are fine, thank God. I take care of my kids. I do what I have to do for my kids, and you know, but I feel like a big part of me is missing. Like, some people don't understand that because some people see a lot of the bad instead of the good. He is not a bad guy, you guys. He supports me in my knitting and whatever else I get into, crafting. But the drinking has taken a toll in our relationship. And I kicked him out because he needs to learn that you have to respect your woman. If a guy doesn't respect his woman, then how can he ask for others to respect his woman, you know? And that's where we're at now. We wasn't talking in a long time. We just recently started talking. So we're just talking or whatever the case might be. And he has told me some things that hurts because he shouldn't have to go through no necessities. He should just do what he gotta do, come home and do right, you know? Like, once you hit a certain age, you have to grow up. You cannot be stuck in the times when you were teenagers because you're not a teenager no more. These mistakes are okay for teenagers to do, or guys are in their 20s. Because when you're in your 20s, some people don't know what they want in life. Some people are into the club and the dance and the party and the getting involved in bullshit and stuff like that. I'm honest. But once you hit 35 or 30s and up, you should already know what you want in life. And I want my family back. I would love for him to get help and come back home. Because truth be told, I do not see myself with no other man that is not my hubby Ricky or whatever he is. And I can't see another man in my house. I don't know if you guys understand, but I miss him so much. Truth be told, I love that kid more than anything, except my kids. And I have done everything to help this kid, but it seems like that's not what he wants. So I don't know what to do. But right now he's gonna have to find himself. And when he's ready, we could talk. Until then, it is what it is, you know. Like I'm getting used to being alone, which is not a good thing for him, but a good thing for me. I don't go through arguments. There's no arguments, no drama in the house at all. Since he hasn't been here and stuff, you know. He's such a good guy. If only he would change. But like I say, you guys, people can change when they want to change. People can choose to do the right thing if they want to do it. You can tell them a million times, do this, do that, and they just won't do it. They'll continue doing the same crap and continue doing the same things over and over again. So, but anyways, enough about my personal life. So now you guys know the main reason why I haven't been here and why I haven't been knitting. I've recently gotten into my silhouette portrait. It's a sticker machine cutter maker as well, because you can make your stickers. So I've been messing around with that. That's going great, you guys. Just to change the subject, because I'm a mess when I talk about him. And it's going great. I've seen lots of stickers, beautiful stickers that a lot of Etsy people sell, but there's not much knitting, crafting type stickers. So I'm going to be creating these knitting type stickers because we need it. Well, I need it. I do bullet journal. Also, I use my Happy Planner. I have a Final Five. So I kind of go in between all my planners. Like I use them all, whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's going to be something new to add to the shop as well. That's why it's called Mythical Yarn Treasures. So it's not just yarn. Treasures means everything. So there will be a little bit of everything. And yes, and my project bags, I will be making them soon. I will be posting them up. I also have a couple of finished objects that I have that I don't use or wear that I'm planning on selling it on Etsy. So I don't know if you guys are interested in them. But let me know if you're interested in the down bar. You can leave me a comment. Hit like, subscribe. It's free, you guys. And yeah, so let's keep this community going. And yeah, happy to see you guys. I'm happy to speak to you guys. I am not afraid of answering any questions by any means. You guys can ask me anything you want. I am okay with it. And yeah, so let's see where we get, what happens next 2 weeks. So I'm planning on knitting. Of course, I'm planning on knitting. I'm planning on doing a podcast every 2 weeks. So 2 podcasts within the month. I might do blogs here and there. Also within this podcast, I also do my planner videos. They're not tutorials, but I do my planner videos here where I show the stuff I like to use and whatnot. And how I use them, I guess. But I will be having some Plan With Me videos in my YouTube channel too. So, I don't know if you guys are interested in having all that mixed within the knitting podcast. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Bye, until next time. Bye, guys. Now, how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we stop the live videos, you guys? I don't know. Bye, you guys. See, how is this supposed to go? So yeah, see my minis up there? Alright, so I'm doing a live video, you guys, and I really have no clue on how do I stop it. Because ever since they changed all this YouTube stuff, it's crazy. Crazy people. Crazy people. Bye, you guys. Mwah.